What's going on, guys? It's Anthony here. I know we haven't posted a video in a while, in a really while. And then we said in our last video we're actually gonna do videos again. Yeah, we sure are, this lately we've been really busy, and I know I'm gonna end up saying this again, and maybe you guys won't believe me, but we're gonna do videos, and today we're gonna do one and everything. So we're not gonna try to hold back anymore. Even if we get lazy or we don't even feel like it, we're gonna start doing them again. I'm doing this video just to put some positivity out there for you guys, because lately I've seen a lot of bad stuff around, and it's either bullying, it's either treating your parents bad, or kids being really rude to their own parents, things like that. And I've been through some of them, so I understand completely. So I'm just doing this video just to talk to you guys a little bit about just staying positive with your family, don't think negative all the time, things like that. So I hope you guys at least enjoy this. Hope it's not too boring for you guys. But here we go. It's some people it's kind of hard to stay positive. Some people they just can't, because of how many things that they've been through, or things that have been going on or are going on. And I totally get that part, but you gotta try to stay positive. In everything that you do, no matter if it's from you going to school, no matter if it's your parents, no matter if it's from friends, you need to stay positive. Because to be honest to you guys, they're not really friends. There's always just people just to talk to. And sometimes it's hard for some people to hear that, because they have a lot of friends and they can say that, oh, those are the real friends. But at the same time, who do you think you see when you go to the hospital? Who are the ones that are standing right next to you when you're laying in the hospital bed? Your parents, your family. You might have maybe a friend or two. Those are real friends, that are ones that are right there by your side through the pain or through the happiness. Not people that are never there when you're upset, or not helping you through things when you're upset, or when you're going through money problems, or going through family problems, or need somebody to talk to. You need to stay positive on that stuff. You need to know to think right, to do things that will make you just kind of calm down, to make you positive, to make you think right. Because your parents, at the same time, if you're negative all the time, you could pass on that negativity to everybody else. If you're negative all the time, and say, like you say, you have friends all the time, or whatever it is, or when you're at school or you're at work, if you're always negative at work or negative at school, that negative stuff is contagious. It literally moves from person to person to person, and later on the whole school, or some people that hang around you, or your workplace, it could all feel just negative. Like if there's no fun in it, there's nothing to do, there's nothing great, because it's always negative stuff. And negative stuff's not good at all, because if you always think negative, you never finish anything. You always think about, no, this is bad, oh, I'm never gonna get to this, I'm never gonna become something in life like I've always wanted to, and then you just give up. That's what negative does. But when you're always positive, the positive makes you do all the stuff that you want to do. Because if you're always positive, you know that you staying positive, you can accomplish anything. But if you're always negative, you always give up and everything. So you gotta start to stay up on that. You need to try to really keep moving forward and thinking positive the whole way through, not just half of it and then give up the rest. You need to, because if you say you're all negative, right, and you need somebody to talk to, or if you have nobody there for you, the only people you have left is your own family. You might not trust your own family or anything, I get that, but that's the only people you got left. Because when you're hurt, you're out there on the side of the street walking or anything like that, your own family's gonna feel bad that they're gonna be picking you up, because your own family loves you, even no matter what the things that you do. Your family's gonna be the only thing right there beside you when you're in the hospital bed. The only people that are gonna be there for you when you're sick or upset is your own family. But sometimes you need to try to open up to your own family. And that's the thing that I want to say too about parents, because there's some people out there that they think parents are not gonna help them with anything. There's some teenagers out there, even grown-ups, that are very, very rude to their own parents. And that's one thing that I also want to tell you guys is that being rude to your parents isn't right. Because I know I'm not gonna say that I haven't. You know, my own dad, I've been rude to my dad. I made him cry. I made him feel like shit sometimes. And I get that part of, you know, if you guys do that, that needs to really stop, because I didn't understand that till I had to go through pain to be able to understand my dad. I to the people that I called friends, they did something that made me realize about the pain that I was bringing to my dad, and it was too late after that. My dad had no trust in me. He cried almost every time that I wouldn't come home. I would not come home till the next day. Sometimes I'll be gone for like 4 or 5 days and then come home. I would yell at him. I would say that I didn't like him, I hated him, and me and him were really bad for maybe a year. But then I started to realize the things that I was doing to him. I was hurting him. I was bringing him pain all the time. Now I realize what I've done to him. And I want to tell you guys this. Your own parents are the best thing that you could ever have in this world. Anything. Your own parents. Because one day, that lady that makes you cry, or that yells at you to do your dishes, to clean your room, that lady to tell you that, you know, go to school, don't skip school, you know, don't get in trouble, you know, that calls the cops on you when you're 10 minutes late from school. That lady right there, one day you're going to be taking her to her grave. Because one day she's going to be gone. And the only thing you can be right there crying and screaming, Mom, why'd you have to leave? Why I have to do this? I wish I could hug you. I wish I could kiss you. I wish I could tell you I love you. But it's too late. Because you never took the chance to say all that stuff when she was alive. And the same thing with your dad. You know, you could be saying, oh, I hate you. I don't love you. You know, go to hell, F you, F that. You never know if when you leave that day to go with your friends or to go to school, you never know when you come back that person is gone. You need to honestly understand how much parents are what you need in this life, not just a little bit. Because every parent that you have is something important. The same thing with a story that I heard yesterday, and my girlfriend heard it too. She's at school right now, so this is me, but I wanted to give a chance to tell you guys all this because of how the world is becoming. I heard a story that a guy, a teenager going to school. One morning his mom woke him up to go to school at 6 a.m. He was getting ready to go to school and everything, and he was heading to school. And his mom every single morning makes him breakfast and tells him, you know, did you brush your teeth? Did you do this? Did you do your homework? And he just yells back, yes, I did. Leave me alone. You're not gonna start arguing with me again, and everything. And she acts normal. And then she says, hey, you know, come over here and give me a kiss before you go to school and be careful. And he yells at her even worse because he's like, no, I'm older. I don't need no kisses. I don't want that. You know, I'm old enough already. And he's like, I don't want that from you and everything. And he leaves. And he goes to school and does what he has to do there, but he feels that guilt that he did from his mom, where he didn't even give her a kiss. He just felt that guilt. So what he did is that when the bell rang to get out of school to head home, he was heading home, and when he got there, usually his mom stands up in the doorway waiting for him to get home. She knows the time and everything, and he got there and he didn't see his mom. He was wondering why she wasn't there. So he went inside and he knocked, or he went inside and he saw his dad instead of his mom. And his dad had his eyes all red and poofy, and his shoulders were down. He was just so sad. And he asked him, you know, well, Dad, what's wrong? And he told him, he's like, your mom had a heart attack this morning. Nobody knew about it until they came to visit her. Right when the heart attack happened, she passed away. And the dad just said, we lost our little angel. The mom was gone. So the kid regretted what he did to his own mom. And he feels like it's his fault because she had a heart attack after he went to school. He he didn't say I love you. He didn't show her anything. And look what happened. He went to school, said all that rude stuff to him in the way he yelled at her, and he comes back and he can't even say I love you anymore because she won't be able to hear him. So the thing is that you guys need to understand that your parents are here in this world for you, not for any other kid around here. That's why they always yell at you. That's why they always scream at you. That's why they always try to show you, like your dad. Your dads are supposed to make you grow up to be a man, to know how to treat, your own kids, how to be responsible for everything. That's what dads are supposed to do, and that's what my dad taught me. I never thought of it that way. I think about it now. My dad's a role model to me because he's teaching me how to become a man, even though his dad never taught him. So the same thing with you guys. You can ask your own parents of how their parents taught them how to become a man, or your mom how to become a woman, or anything. And if you have a Mexican mom or dad, you know that they worked their ass off since they were 5 years old in Mexico. Since 5 years old, they've been working. Some of them haven't even finished school. But a lot of them, if your parents were Mexican, that they work since they're like born, maybe even. They already know how to how to milk cows. They know how to, work in the fields already. Oh shit. They know how to do all of that stuff because they work since little kids and they work their ass off. You guys know that. And they're hard workers. They know how to do that. But you need to understand as well that they work so hard for you. If you're living under the roof, they work so hard for you to keep you with food in your mouth, to keep you warm, to keep you under a roof, to keep you warm and keep you out of the rain. You guys need to understand that stuff. Don't yell at your parents saying that, oh, I hate you, you don't buy me anything, you don't give me anything. They already gave you everything. Something that they probably have never had when they were kids. Just you need to realize that whatever you're going through, the pain or suffering or anything like that, just know that there's other people out there that are way worse than you are. You're not the one who's over there suffering more than other people. There's people out there worse than you. There's probably people out there that don't even know what shoes are because they never wear them. Or they only eat maybe a little bit of food every single day. And you're able to eat chips and hot Cheetos and go get a freaking milkshake or do whatever you eat, whatever you want. There's people that haven't even ate a milkshake in their life. You guys need to realize what you guys have and the parents that you guys have and stay positive and all that stuff. The negative and the suffering, you need to stay positive. You can't let that negative get to you because you start thinking differently and you start letting it get to you. So you guys need to realize that your parents are the most important in this world, and you guys need to tell them and show them that you guys love him or her. You guys need to know that you guys love your own parents. Show them that you do. Because you never know. You could be asleep, you guys could be watching a movie together, whatever it is, and you yell at your parents for the last time and you go to bed. Imagine you wake up in the morning and they're gone. Or what about if they don't even wake up in the morning? What about if something happened when they went to work? You guys need to realize the little things that can happen. In a second, your life could come crashing down. You could be happy in that last night, and tomorrow morning, in a second, your life is over. Because you lost the most important people that cared about you the most. And you guys need to know that and realize that. I've never yelled at my mom. I've never cussed at her. I've never pushed her away. I never have. And I'm going to tell you guys this. I haven't seen my mom in 9 years. 9 years I have not seen my mom. Because, I'm not saying she's gone, but she's in Mexico. And I haven't seen her in 9 years. And exactly like the story I told you guys, she would wait for me and my sister every single day by the door for us to get home. Every day she would wait. Every day she would wait right there by the door waiting for us to get home. Right when we enter the house, sometimes she would be barely making food for us. Every single day, never one day did she stop doing that. She tucked us in for bed every night. She woke us up from bed every night, every morning with some breakfast, and say the same thing. Did you brush your teeth? Did you do your homework? Did this and this and that? And I never yelled at my mom. Me and my sister, every single day before we went to school, we gave her a hug and I love you mom and a good kiss, and then we left. Every single day. Every day. She left when I was in 5th grade. I'm 19 years old now. I was 10 at that time. So she left when I was 10 years old, and when we were I think 5th grade or something like that. She left. And I haven't seen her since then. And so I'm not gonna lie, I miss the way that she would always wait for me. I wonder sometimes, what about if she was here? How would it all be different? How would it be here? How different would it be if she was still here? I would think that sometimes. I'll be like, I miss you mom or something like that. The only place I ever got to talk to her is on Facebook, because she has one. That's the only thing I get. Sometimes she sends me pictures about how they're over there. My two little brothers that I've never met are in Mexico. Never met them. Only one. There was only one little brother that I have that was born here, and then she took him, and she was pregnant when she went them to Mexico. And those two little brothers don't even know really who I am. They know they have a brother and a sister. They know their sister because she was over there for 5 years with her. So my sister hasn't seen my mom in maybe 4 to 3 years. I haven't seen her in 9 years. And she knows who my little brothers are. They know who she is, but they don't know me. They know they have a brother, but they never met him. They never heard his voice. They never even got a hold of me. I never got a hold of them. And I'm planning on going to see them. But the thing is that everything that my mom's going through, everything that she left for, and my mom and dad are separated. She's married to someone else now. There's a lot of things going on. And I want you to realize that you guys aren't the only ones. If you guys don't have parents, or that don't have a mom, or that don't have a dad, you're not the only one. But at the same time, you get to realize that you have to appreciate your parents. Appreciate your family, because that's all you're gonna have left. Same thing if your brother or sister, that you're always rude to your brother or sister. Who do you think is gonna be there to help you when you guys grow up and you need help somewhere to stay, or you need help with money, or you need help with something that happened? Who are the ones that you think you're gonna be calling to help you? Your brother or sister. They're the only ones that are gonna be by your side when you're in trouble. Same thing with your parents, because you guys know your parents are gonna be in the world forever. Everybody dies, but at that time you have to appreciate your parents before that time comes. Because I'm also telling you, anything could happen. They could die or something. I don't mean to be that rude, but that they could pass away in anything that they do everyday life. You guys need to realize that. So, what I'm saying in this video is that you guys need to appreciate your family. Stay positive. Do not give up on anything you love to do. Stay positive and everything. Don't let the negative get to you, because that's negative makes you push your family away. It makes you be depressed. It makes you always yell at people, be rude to people, hate people. So you need to stay positive and appreciate your parents, what they do for you. Maybe they won't be able to buy you a new iPhone or a car or a laptop. You need to appreciate what they can get you and what you already have. Look at your feet. You see some pair of shoes or some socks. Who do you think got those? Your own parents. Look at your clothes. Who do you think got those? Your parents. Look at your bed. Look at your room. Look at your roof. If you're driving a car, look at the car. Who do you think got that for you? Your parents. Your parents' love for you is something that never will go away. So you guys need to realize that. Stay positive and appreciate your parents, because one day you will be taking them to bury them. So you guys need to realize that. Show your love for your parents every single day. You don't have to buy them everything. You don't have to make them something amazing, maybe for their birthday or something, but every night at least, I love you mom and dad, or a good hug or something, and then go to bed. Or every morning before you go to school or to work, I love your parents, and then leave. Simple little things will show them that you love them. And I hope you guys understand that, Hope the video was alright with you guys. I'll do more videos with this once in a while. But like, subscribe, comment, anything you want to comment. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a nice day. Understand what I was telling you guys. So have a nice time, guys, and have a nice day. It's a really beautiful day outside. So yeah, peace.